Guys, your old pal Jotaro Shima here. Today I'm here to talk to you about the new 2DS XL. Yeah, the new one. No, not that one. You know, the one that doesn't look like a big block. The one that has an extra analog nub. The one that has a hinge so it can be closed. I swear, every time I bring this up before its release, I had to talk about the difference between the two. And I'm still doing it. Every single time. Alright, so first of all, we have the box. See here? Plays all Nintendo 3DS games in 2D. Then you go ahead and just flip it over. 82% larger screen. New ergonomic folding design. See, I just talked about that. C-Stick for enhanced controls. Kind of works like an analog nub on an IBM laptop. If you've ever used one of those, surprisingly responsive. Amiibo and NFC support built in. The power of two! Yeah, I looked at this box and saw me reviewing it in the style of classic game room. Hey Mark, if you're watching, we should go grab a beer sometime if you're ever in Minnesota. And play some Truxton. The box comes with an instruction manual, a charger, which is cool because the new 3DS XL didn't have one. The system also comes with some AR cards, which you will probably never use. And now for the main event, the new 2DS XL itself. I really like the color. The combination of turquoise and black really works here. I'm not a huge fan of bright colors on my systems, unless it's in the form of lighting. But this works out really well and it's really pleasing to the eye. Alright, let's open it up. I really like the design here. The first thing that really stands out is the top screen. It's nice and glossy. It's slightly indented into the back here, which is really cool. See, the old 3DS systems and the new 3DS systems had this screen on the bottom that had edges that would stick up when the system was closed and in your pocket or rub the top screen and cause permanent scratching. But they corrected that on the bottom screen here too. The top is indented just well enough for you to clear the buttons as well. Now, of course, there's still some rubbing when the system is closed and in your pocket, but for me, it hasn't caused any permanent damage to my screen yet. And what does, it can be easily rubbed off. Now, of course, you have your standard buttons. You have the good old directional pad, analog stick, the X, Y, A, and B buttons, select and start, the home button, the analog nub, all easy to reach. So we close this guy up. You also have the L and R shoulder buttons, the ZL and ZR buttons that are exclusive to the new lineup of 3DS and 2DS consoles. I see the infrared sensor here. I think that's what they use when you and your friend are exchanging friend codes in close proximity instead of having to enter them in manually. There is also, if you open this back up, there is also a camera, a microphone, and an indicator light. It flashes when someone you know is online or if you get notifications of street passes or game notifications. It's very cool. Okay, I forgot to mention this part. Look at the texture on top. This feels really cool. You flip it over and there's some dual cameras in the back. You also see the headphone jack, the power button, and... Wait a minute. What's this? Oh my god! This thing is tiny! I mean, look at it! It works really well, though. I've used it before. I'll go put this back here. There's also this little flap over here, which, if I can get it open... here we go. You can see the micro SD card slot and the slot for the game card as well. Alright, let's power this guy up. The interface is actually really fast, especially if you had the old 3DS models that Nintendo decided to discontinue. Yeah, it's just the old ones. The new ones are still being made, and the original 2DS. A lot of people freaked out about that, but Reggie Fils-Aimé said that they were going to support the surviving lineup into 2018 and beyond. The interface itself, it stands out really well, considering it was made in 2011. It's a true testament to the survivability of Nintendo's portables. Remember the Game Boy? Yeah, that thing survived for a decade before they came out with the Game Boy Color. Alright, now of course there are some flaws. There are already complaints of older DS games not working and getting errors when they're inserted into the system. I have a theory about that. Not all DS games are supported anymore because Nintendo, the Nintendo DS is not really around anymore, and Nintendo is making sure that all the 3DS games are supported. And there's a lot out there, so they're gonna miss a few here and there. The power button also takes some time to get used to. I had to press mine a few times just to get it going. It does take some practice, but I learned how to make it work. There are also reports of the 2DS having trouble coming out of sleep mode. Mine's done that a few times. Figured out how to fix it by holding down the power button until the lights turn off and then just turn it on again. Yeah, it kind of sucks if you hadn't saved yet. Hopefully Nintendo will make an update and acknowledges this. But yeah, there you have it. The system overall is really cool if you don't like the 3D and you want something that's reasonably inexpensive. The system itself goes for $150 and it's already on store shelves. I pre-ordered mine because I was afraid of it selling out right away. But I went to Target and Best Buy after I got this and found that they had a pretty decent stock, unlike the Switch and the NES Classic. So don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed my little video review. Check out the links below in the description. I added a link to the Classic Game Room channel as well, because Mark is cool. Until then, this is Jotaro Shima. Peace out.